time to scale. Alright, I'm gonna start off with the...
Wait. Like, I'm gonna record, right?
The only thing inside my head.
Alright, so I'm gonna start off with the zombozos, as I'm gonna call them.
Yeah. Zambozo.
The zombozos can like rip like a fully grown man in half, just like by pulling on him. And thankfully versus wiki pretty much already has the calculation for this. Alright, we have I'm gonna place these comfortably in street level, more or less, to like maybe wall level. I'm pretty sure wall level is like a good level to place them. Next up, you scale like the mutated infected.
Yeah, the evolved infected.
Yeah.
So basically, as the Perma guide states, and I quote, all of the facts relating to the infected civilians can also apply to these forms too. Shifty? Come a vila, mini. She picks this up. So, like I said before, all of the aforementioned that you did with the basic infected can be applied to the evolved infected, and in the gameplay, it's very much shown that the evolved infected are just stronger than the normal ones. They can die, and like the evolved ones need like 3 punches from Alex like to kill them, while the normal infected just need 1.
Yeah. And even at the start of the game, I'd like to add, like, Alex could just literally punch through like a 2-foot steel door, which has been counted like at small building level in terms of attack points. So like that is actually like a relatively good feat as well.
And like I said, they're also faster as the Perma guy states. They move at full sprint towards you, savaging you until one of you falls. And also directly shown in the gameplay. Directly faster than like the basic infected. Yeah.
By a lot as well. Another thing I would like to add, they can also take like 2 shots of a grenade launcher before dying, and I think the fat infect could take upwards of 3 to die.
Oh dear!
Artificial tier list. By that I mean we have the bottom where the zombozos and the mutants.
Hold on. The technical difficulties of the right back.
So the brawlers in Pro Type 1 can just effortlessly destroy a tank and an APC just by landing on them, which I think that was also calculated.
I'm back.
And the brawlers can effortlessly like just by landing on like an APC or a tank can effortlessly destroy like the tank or APC, just one-shotting it instantly and making it blow up, or them themselves being completely unaffected by the explosion itself. And actually I checked this, they're entirely immune to all of Alex's attacks whenever they chase you for like the first level. So maybe you can like use this to upscale them from like from like early game Alex, but of course after this like you see that Alex can like kill one and then like consume it and obviously like fight more than those. And in terms of like their highest feat, I think the highest feat they may be able to get like to in Pro Type 1 is them being able to just partially keep up with like Alex's levels of speed. It's confirmed that he is like faster than all cars even at the beginning of the game, so you can just scale their movement.
Also,
yes.
Actually, never mind. This is
yeah, but as well, it should be noted that at the mission where you fight Green, there's like an earthquake and...
Whoa! We have seismic activity in your area. Large scale stuff. Looks like you got their attention.
You may be able to also scale this, that not only Green was maybe the cause of this, but also the Hunters, but that's incredibly unlikely because for me a lot of this may be the Hydras, the leader Hunters, and Green himself, so maybe just like a pseudo shared feat, but
like a collective feat, like a collective feat.
Maybe, but even then like it's still a good feat for any party involved. So next up, you have the leader hunters, and you scale these sons of bitch.
Okay, so for the leader hunters, I don't think it's too controversial to say that they're easily above the leader hunter, the normal hunters. This is also directly said in the perma guide that they put the leader hunters, the Elizabeth via the mother form, and the supreme hunter in like the same rank. It says that they're highly dangerous bosses, so just they upscale the hunters and could probably something along like the similar to Supreme Hunter and Elizabeth.
But obviously weaker, because it wouldn't really make sense for the final boss to be weaker than just a relatively common enemy.
I would like to say that the not Supreme Hunter, the Leader Hunter can also catch up with Alex's max speed. Yeah.
And
Probably
for
not
those
really
wondering why
catch
that
up, but
does
just like,
actually matter, it's
be like-
confirmed that Alex is actually fast in all man-made vehicles, which does include space shuttles. So like, that's actually like a really impressive feat in terms of like raw speed.
Like the Leader Hunters are just like a couple meters behind Alex. So I think that's a pretty good feat.
But I'm gonna go on to scale everyone's favorite walking STD, Elizabeth Green. So Elizabeth Green, ironically enough, doesn't have many feats besides at the start of the game almost one-shotting Alex. So of course she should like scale above Alex at the beginning of the game. But that's not really that impressive because Alex at the beginning of the game is obviously weaker than at the mid and end game. So she would just be like another easily maybe like large building at the start based on the feats at the start of the game. To like maybe if you wanna go real high, maybe like city block. But that's like a very big extreme that I see. Up next we have like her next feat being able to just make an earthquake at like her when in her boss fight. They detect strong seismic activity, which based on its like duration, I'm pretty sure should easily scale more or less to island level or large island level, which is once again impressive. Even if it's like a collective and shared feat across multiple parties, regardless, it will still put Green and the others there at a good level of power. So yeah, that's Green because she just has like 5 minutes of of presence in the story. Plus she can like fire out orbs of energy as well, which can possibly scale her to like again speed of light to FTL maybe in terms of like raw attacks in her mother form, but they could all leave it as you
Yeah, I
want.
found something. Wait, I found something. It says your fight is fraught with difficulty and danger, which I mean, you can take this as like the mother form of Elizabeth being comparable to like near end game Alex.
I mean, maybe because like she could like that boss fight ends up being rather hard for Alex, but again she does have like the support of the entire thing, and it's very clear that whenever she gets out that mother form, we know what happens.
Yeah.
So I scale the Green for now. Oh, and one other thing, she can also summon like leader hunters and hydras whenever she wishes, so that should be noted that she has access to the hive mind of the infected. Plus she can anything she touches pretty much infected by the virus as shown in game. So yeah, she's rather versatile and can probably make traps for her enemies. In terms of intelligence, we're not really aware of a lot of stuff she does, but she does seem at least relatively good in terms of hand-to-hand combat, maybe. But again, we see just one instance of her fighting. The other is her dying. So, I've done Green, you go on and scale the Supreme Hunter.
Yeah, and I was just reading to like the Children of Black Light mission, like the overview. It says that like the Supreme Hunter in this mission is like dangerous enough where you have to like completely focus on him. But like I also wanna scroll all the way back here to like see where it states the perma guide, where the perma guide states that the the leader hunter is like comparable to Alex, or just like a like a like a equal to him, something like that. But it won't fucking load. I mean, yeah, but also and like the page 252 of the proper guide talks in depth with the Green refashioned the parasite into a special hunter, a duplicate of the prototype, the Supreme Hunter. This creature, like the prototype, is an anonymous creature with free will and goals on its own. Yeah, so, like it basically says that the Supreme Hunter is just a duplicate.
Yes, and also it should be like pretty clear that the hunter as well should have like very good regeneration, because it's already shown the cutscene is also being confirmed to have like a duplicate of the prototype itself, and it's confirmed the prototype can regenerate on the cellular level and later on even on the molecular level. In prototype 2 it's confirmed he can alter it on the molecular level, and it's confirmed that even after getting the claws he could already just alter his claws on the molecular level, so at least like cellular level regeneration.
And he can like regenerate from like a puddle of blood and whatnot. And also state that if he consumed Alex, he would like completely tank the nuke, which would like destroy all of Manhattan.
Yeah, pretty much pull a Broly on that. 5 minutes.
Also, you can like go over some like basic stuff, just like a general idea, you know.
General idea for prototype 2 or what?
Prototype 1.
No, for prototype 1. Well, the infected, so...
I was talking on prototype 1, Alex.
Oh. My mistake, original gangster.
Yes.
So, in terms of like stuff with prototype 1, Alex, it's confirmed he gets much stronger from the start to the end game. Obviously, it's how any game works, but he should probably also like be immune to radiation, like have a very high resistance to radiation, but I never like said this in any video before, but I just want to mention this. If you actually calculate the bomb with like terms of radiation, you're looking at like borderline like being exposed to the Chernobyl core in terms of radiation, like 900 meters, like right next to the bomb, based on like my estimates of what like the core of Chernobyl could be. And so the fact Alex is at least relatively unaffected by the radiation, if not entirely unaffected, based on the fact he's still alive, or can quite literally just regenerate any form of damage that's done to him by consuming, regardless of what it is also pretty impressive. So you did the hunter. I'm gonna go on to the zombies in prototype 2. The zombies in prototype 2 are they're pretty much the exact same. They can rip a grown man in half, no problems, and they can rip off limbs. Yeah, they're just the same, and maybe they're like stronger than a normal human. It shouldn't be that big a stretch. So yeah, you just go over the brawlers now. Here it is. Enjoy the prototype 2 perma guide.
I actually found something about the infected.
What is it?
And I'm gonna read it out. I found the page for the infected. I'm gonna read it out to you. The standard blacklight entity is the infected. These humans are sized and generally human-shaped walking dead that wander the streets mindlessly and seek to devour the flesh and organs. A blacklight outbreak appears to create hordes of these creatures. In reality, they present less than one. Infected are created when blacklight infection does not kill a victim, but also fails to activate any notable dormant DNA in them. The victim awakens from unconsciousness, displays the intelligence of an animal, and seeks purely to kill and consume the living and dead organisms. Infected retain a humanoid appearance, but manifest various tumors and other viral growths that tear through clothing and greatly alter their silhouette. They have average speed, enhanced strength, and can be killed the same way as a regular human. Infected are not significant threats to health, and in fact are often more of a uh, boon to have around, an easy source of health when you consume them. Outside very specific objectives that involve fighting infected hordes, you can safely ignore and avoid basic infected anytime you don't need help. And that's it. And my eyes are watering for some reason.
Nice. I also found something else that I'm gonna talk about the brawls and prototype 2. They're not really they don't have many like differing feats or something that should probably scale them upwards in terms of like scaling, but it should be noted that the brawler is realistically stronger than it was in prototype 1 because it's confirmed that the black rat is at least 10 times more dangerous than the red light, which that's what the hunters are. Red light and the brawlers are the blacklight version, which obviously is a much better version of the infection as well. So I don't have like many feats to scale the brawlers, besides they can be pretty goddamn tough, besides like most people, but Prototype 2 is not really a game known for its difficulty. At least in the start of the game, but also
Hell yeah. Well, the evolved. I'm killing them, right?
Yep.
And I just want to start off the fact that they should be at least comparable to like Heller, or just at least give them a mild annoyance, and my door's part.
Si serás imbécil, Jacinto. Todos mis antepasados son judíos. ¿Ah, sí? Pues mira lo que tengo. ¡Heil Hitler!
I want to say that the evolved are just like, there's nothing suggesting that they're absolutely nothing to Heller. I mean, hell, even somewhere it can be it, I guess, that the evolved are somewhat similar to them, to like him. I mean, but I can look in the guide, or you could be looking right now, you know, for all I know. Something that people say is that they should be comparable to Prototype 1, Alex, which I don't know if that's like, I don't know if that holds any ground. Any.
I mean, the only ground that might hold is like comparable to him like in terms of movement speed. So I'm gonna scale the different juggernauts now, and that is like they actually have like a different name compared to like the normal version of juggernauts, but that's only in the game code.
The alpha juggernaut.
No, I'm not talking the alpha juggernaut. I'm talking the spiked version. The alpha version that comes later. The spiked version, the juggernaut
version.
Yeah, the one that gives you the hammer fist.
Mm.
They're actually different.
The alpha, there's literally nothing to say about it other than the fact that they can probably be upskilled using the basic juggernauts, but I don't know.
Something I think that should be noted about the Alpha Juggernaut is that they actually do something Hela cannot, and that's bust down the door, and like Hela cannot actually come the door. So maybe the Alpha Juggernauts maybe have like more AP than like Hela, but obviously after he consumes at least one, he should be able to at least rival them.
Nah, at least maybe. Yeah. But you know, I would like to talk about my my favorite one from this roster.
Here is the guide.
I'm already on the page.
Stage is yours. Cook.
Thank you, my friend. So the Goliaths are the stated by the guide, and I quote, the Goliath is the largest and most lethal form of the bestial infected, so it can very easily scale above the Supreme Hunter, the Juggernaut, the Evolve, even Prototype 1 Alex, and just any other version of just any form of the infected can is just bugs compared to Goliath. Of course, the only exceptions being Alex and Heller.
Yeah, obviously, but now that's done. Let's go on to our favorite antagonist in all of
But
fiction.
also, but one more thing. You can say this, but you can use this, but like the Goliaths don't really take that much damage from like Heller's basic attacks. They have to be dispatched by special means by cutting off their legs and whatnot.
Yeah,
So you can say that they have high durability, but like again, he consumes 3 of them, no, 2 of them.
in game.
Yes, talk about the favorite antagonist in all of fiction.
For that, I must first take a piss.
You would dare subvert justice?
Forward! That was a bit of a bawling